Town GPO. I'm Hope, and today we are here with Jake.
Hello.
Jake is our fraud specialist here at GPO, so we're going to dive into kind of what that is and what he does here. So if you want to start us off kind of just telling us what a fraud specialist is.
Sure. So essentially my role breaks down into two different categories. The first is I'm actively trying to protect all of our members from any instances of fraud. If something does occur on a member's relationship with us, I'm actively working to help that member out during the process and or get the funds recovered for the member. And the other side of my job is to identify and report out any instances of suspected fraud and to try to keep our bad members moving.
The bad members. So what are some things that you do to keep GPO and our members safe here?
Sure. So every single day I'm actively monitoring the account relationships that are coming through to keep an eye on them to see if there's any items coming out of the account that shouldn't be. I'm also always available as a resource to all of our staff and members if they have any questions about any fraud that may occur on a member's account relationship or just about the entire process in general. And I'm basically reporting out anything to law enforcement if it needs to be reported.
Yeah. All the details for that.
Yeah.
What do you find most challenging about diving into these fraud cases or just anything like that?
So nothing's overly challenging. I will have to say the definite time for all of the investigations, right? So if something occurs, I need to get the story will happen. So I basically need a very good narrative, and I need all of the supporting documentation. So if something occurs in one of our branch, we have the full branch video, branch photos. We need copies of anything that had happened on the account, so statements, copies of checks. Basically getting everything together to effectively report out. So the time consumption is really something.
Yeah, I would imagine that takes a very long time.
It does.
And a lot of people involved in that too.
Yeah, but a lot of our staff are very excellent in helping me with every single one of our investigations.
That's good. So recently, we know that you worked on a case of check fraud. Is there anything that you can tell us about that?
Yeah, so I can't talk a lot about it.
Yeah.
I can't talk about specific details, but I recently identified two individuals on two separate account relationships whom were working together to deposit bad checks into both of their accounts. I had to go in and pull the branch video to identify that the two of them were in fact working together and get all of the copies of the checks and everything to reach out to police.
So how did you feel afterwards, knowing that you played like such a big role in completing that case?
A sense of relief and fulfillment, because stuff does take so much time. So in my mind, there are certain bad actors that will continue this activity in other institutions, whether credit union, bank, whatever. And I know that I do my job effectively if I get results as a result of all of the stuff that I send out. So it's very helpful to me when I'm able to kind of go in and determine that the case is closed and I can move on to the next one.
Yeah, all your hard work finally pays off after that.
Absolutely.
So what tips do you have for keeping our GPO members safe with their banking or their general online information?
The first is to be wary of scams right now, because there's a lot of scams going on. The two primary scams that I've seen, the most frequent, are employment scams and romance scams. So,
A romance scam.
Essentially somebody saying, hey, I want you to be my husband and or wife, things of that nature. I need X amount of money in order to move over here to live with you. And then employment scams are fraudulent job postings posted on social media, primarily targeting college children. And these will basically have the red flags of, hey, deposit a check that we're going to give you into your account relationship and send us a photo. So they're basically going to be able to get your account details to that. Hey, go to Walmart and purchase a bunch of gift cards and send us the gift card numbers, right? So these are all instruments that they use in order to perpetrate these type of scams, right? So I would also strongly advise to never give out your personal information over the phone. This name, DOB, social security number, any account related information, most of these institutions will not directly reach out to you. So, for example, if somebody is calling claiming that they're from GPO and saying, hey, we need your account details and what's your social security number again, we already have all of that information. So nobody will be calling you to have that information. So for you to have that information to provide to them. So in the event that you think that your account is compromised, that you may have given out your information to anybody, or if you just want to report that somebody tried to reach out to you to get your account details, please feel free to call a member service center over here at GPO, and we'll be more than willing to assist with that. We'll get you set up with a new account relationship, to block any cards that you have, anything that we can do to help.
Well, that's really good information, and like you said, if anyone thinks that they've been subject to suspected fraud, call a member service center. Those are some great red flags to look out for, and I think a lot of people definitely come across them. So definitely some really good things to look out for. Thank you so much for being here with us and giving us this great information. Stay tuned for more with Get to Know GPO. Thank you.